I'm Caleb Dennison, and this is DT Daily. Coming up, an ex-Apple CEO looks at buying BlackBerry, YouTube mulls a pay-to-watch option, and Japan's space program plays Asteroids. For real. BlackBerry was one of the first smartphone makers, and for a while there, no one wearing a suit and tie to work was without one. But things changed fast in the tech world, and pretty soon iPhones and other smarty phones became the must-have devices. BlackBerry was then left to rot on the vine, despite several comeback attempts. So, who's looking to buy the husk of the company formerly known as Research in Motion? Among the suitors is ex-Apple CEO John Sculley, famous for his legendary ousting of Steve Jobs. BlackBerry's price? A paltry $4.7 billion, which includes a lot of patents and other intellectual property. Also in the mix to buy the company? Research in Motion's original founders. Get ready for a white-collar rumble. And who knows, maybe pagers will make a big comeback. Who doesn't love YouTube? We sure do. The funky home of everything on video, from thrilling fail compilations to full-length movies, all for free, may be about to launch a premium pay-to-watch model. Billboard Online says YouTube honchos are mulling over a $10 a month paid tier for premium content, which makes sense since NetGoliath Google owns YouTube and could set up some sweet content deals for both video and music. Billboard says the YouTube service could mimic Spotify's system. YouTube officials had no comment, but also said they are always looking at new ideas, which is what companies always say. Billboard claims the new service could be up and running by the end of this year. And finally, Japan is going to play Asteroids. For real. Back in 2005, Japan's space agency landed a craft called Hayabusa, which means falcon, because that totally makes sense, on an actual asteroid, picked up some little rocks, and headed back to Earth. It was a space first and mission accomplished. But the mission did have some glitches. So next year, Japan is sending out another probe, the bigger and badder Hayabusa 2. And this time, it's packing an honest-to-God cannon. And judging from the test fire footage, they aren't fooling around this time. The goal is to punch a really big hole in the asteroid, land, scoop up a whole bunch of what flew out of the blast zone, and then head for home where the stuff can be studied. Personally, we think the cannon is actually there to fend off the Decepticons. And why they just don't send a Gundam to do the mission, we'll never know. Hey, at least call Bruce Willis, right? Anyway, we wish them the best of luck. And that's DT Daily for today. We'll see you tomorrow.